Pivium is an AV design firm. We're also an integrator, which kind of sets us apart from a lot of our competition. Not only do we design the system up front with either the architect or the end user, but we also provide the installation and the integration of the system. And then we also provide post-installation services.
Our roots were in healthcare. So we do a lot of healthcare-centric applications. We do everything from the small stuff like sound masking and nurse call and patient television systems, all across the AV spectrum up to large-scale video walls.
So Whitebox is a manufacturer of LED video display systems. They have their own factories where they manufacture the components. They also contract and do the installations and sales. There's a variety of other sporting venues, college and professional, that we've done displays for.
This arena was built 30 years ago, and the Suns saw that they had a need to make this one of the preeminent buildings in the NBA.
This was the old practice court where the Suns would practice. The city and the Suns came together and decided they were going to renovate the arena. So all of a sudden that freed up this really high volume space. We kind of realized that this would make a really cool club, a really high-end club. And so that gave us this huge wall that we needed to do something with. And so that's when the design team had the idea to really make this space special with a LED wall the way it's designed.
I think for the Suns, they wanted kind of a wow factor in this space. This is their VIP lounge where season ticket holders are going to pay some extra money to come down and have a special experience.
When their guests came out here from being inside the bowl and watching the live game, that they could come in here and get a drink and something to eat and not miss a second of the game.
Bringing this space to life had a lot of challenges because it was so much new construction within an existing space. And so, with the high-end finishes that were in this space, we had to sequence everything down to, a T. Originally, the design didn't account for 4K resolution. And so, Pivium worked with us and the Suns to determine which pieces they needed in order to complete and bring all those pieces and parts together.
The knit value of this wall is very tight. It doesn't matter what content you're playing on the wall, even up close, it's very difficult to see the individual pixels and the LEDs in the screen.
Because of the nature of the display and the requirements of the display, we have a unique product that's called DuraView.
It's coated with a resin that protects it, so people can walk up to it, they can touch it, they can bump into it, they can even spill their drink on it, and it really doesn't affect it.
It took a lot of collaboration to pull this off, because it's not just the Pivium and Whitebox team that had to coordinate. Oakland's role here was to help kind of bring all the different parties together.
When the success of the project is first and foremost in everybody's eyes, and we're not treating one another like outsiders, that to me is really, really important in terms of selecting people to go to bat with.
So I worked directly with Dave from Whitebox, Dave Erickson, and he's great to work with. We had a very tight time frame to get it all done, and he knew that we could get it done, and I knew he could get it done, and he's just overall a really good guy to work with.
We had some previous project experience together. They wanted to have an integrator they could trust, and we wanted to have a manufacturer we knew that was going to stand behind their product and really hit it out of the park in terms of the design and support of this entire project.
Pivium was a great partner. They came on, and one of our challenges on this project was, there was a lot that the city and that the Suns wanted to include in the project, but they had a constraint on the budget. They knocked it out of the park. They helped us save money, deliver this space, within the budget that we had allocated, and really deliver this high of a resolution of a screen for a value that we didn't think we could accomplish.
The level of granularity that was expected in the beginning, there was nothing that wasn't specified or addressed. And to watch that all happen and watch all the various trades and everyone coordinate and then see a successful, good-sized video wall like this in a beautiful space like this, I definitely consider it a success.